Hello, everyone. My name is Carla Solomon, and I am a survivor of human trafficking. I currently work training law enforcement and helping other ministries and programs build out their program. I sit on many different boards. You can find more information about me, but today is not about me. I want to begin by honoring and thanking Lacey for inviting me to be a part of this special event honoring her beautiful daughter, Destiny. I have never had the privilege of knowing Destiny personally. I never got to hear her laugh, learn about her dreams, or see the incredible woman that she was becoming. But as a survivor of trafficking, I know that behind every statistic and every number, there is a real person, a daughter, a friend, a child who was loved deeply by their parents and family. As a woman of faith, I hold on to the hope that one day I will meet Destiny in heaven. Until then, we want to honor and respect her name by speaking her name, remembering her story, and ensuring that her life continues to impact others. My own story began long before what I even understand trafficking to be. Like many survivors, I experienced exploitation, abuse, manipulation, and trauma that eventually led me into situations that I never imagined possible. There were moments when I personally did not believe that I was going to survive the situation that I was in. There were moments that I felt invisible, forgotten, and completely alone. Yet, by the grace of God and the dedication of the people around me who refused to give up on me and opportunities to rebuild my life, I was able to finally find freedom. Today, I stand before you not simply as a survivor, but as someone who is committed to helping others find their way out. Unfortunately, not every story ends the same way that mine did. In reality, that's why we are gathered here today. When we talk about human trafficking, it is very easy for people to think that it's something that happens somewhere else, to someone else's child in someone else's community. But I promise you, trafficking is prevalent in every single community, every city, every rural town. It is there. It's in our own backyard and often hidden in plain sight. Trafficking exists everywhere. It affects children from every socioeconomic background, every race, every neighborhood, and every type of family structure. The painful truth is that traffickers do not care who your child is. They only care about vulnerability. And while trafficking impacts victims, it also leaves devastation in the wake for their families. As a survivor, I often think about the mothers who stay awake all night staring at the clock, the mothers who jump every time the phone rings, the mothers who wonder if their child is cold, hungry, afraid, or even alive. The mothers who replay every conversation, every decision, every moment, desperately searching for something that they could have done differently. No parent should ever have to live with that kind of uncertainty. No mother should have to wonder if their daughter will ever come home. And no family should have to endure the years of unanswered questions. And yet, for far too many families, that is the reality. This is why awareness matters. This is why education matters. And this is why communities matter. Human trafficking is not a problem that law enforcement can solve alone. It is not a problem that nonprofits can serve alone or solve alone. It's not a problem that survivors can even solve alone. It takes all of us, a community, to stand up and rise against this and say that this is not okay and not in my city. It takes all of us. It takes teachers who recognize the sign. It takes healthcare professionals with the right answers or the right questions to get those right answers. It takes faith communities willing to have difficult conversations. It takes businesses, parents, coaches, neighbors, and everyday citizens choosing to become involved and informed. Victims are identified, families are supported, and survivors are empowered, and futures are restored. This is what can happen when we gather together and link arms together in this fight against trafficking. Over the past 8 or 9 years, I have dedicated my life to this work. I serve as the founder of No Longer Captive, a survivor-led organization dedicated to survivors finding healing and freedom. I'm a court-certified human trafficking expert in the state of Texas, and I do a lot of work with law enforcement. I'm also an expert consultant for the Department of Homeland Security. I have helped train hundreds of thousands of professionals and community members across the United States, including law enforcement, healthcare providers, judicial officials, educators, airport staff, military personnel, service providers, and even more. I've assisted in so many different projects across the United States to raise awareness so that no mother has to worry about the unfortunate nightmare that Lacey has had to experience. But this is not about me again. Today is about Destiny, and it's about her mother. Lacey could have allowed her grief to silence her, and she could have chosen privacy over purpose, but instead, she made the courageous decision to share her daughter's story so that others might be protective. That kind of courage is extraordinary and honorable. So I honor you, Lacey, for every sacrifice that you have made mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to raise awareness so that this does not happen to others. Through her book, Echoes of Destiny, and through events like this one, Lacey has transformed the unimaginable pain into a powerful call for awareness, prevention, and action. She reminds us that even in the midst of heartbreak, one life can continue to impact countless others. One story can save another life. One voice can inspire a movement. Lacey, thank you for your courage. Thank you for refusing to let Destiny's story be forgotten. Thank you for helping others understand the reality of exploitation and trafficking and even fentanyl awareness. To everyone watching, I encourage you to learn more, get involved, support survivor-led organizations, and become part of the solution. Together, we can create communities where children are protected, survivors are supported, and families never have to walk this journey alone. To learn more about my work, resources, training opportunities, and survivor advocacy efforts, you can visit my website at www.carlasolomon.com, and that's Carla with a K. Thank you for allowing me to honor Destiny today. May we continue to speak her name, remember her story, and work tirelessly to ensure that more individuals find the freedom and the future that they deserve. God bless you all.